and tower and went back with some more Baldur's Gate 3. So last time we played for 2 hours and we didn't really get anywhere. Not even level 3 yet. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep on trucking along because we've got a huge fight coming up, which was probably gonna be like really easy. But I have run into a few issues already. A few issues that I didn't even know were issues until about a few minutes ago. So if we just head on over to Baldur's Gate. Here we are in camp. We've just done a long rest, so everyone's all happy and healed and stuff. So what I've done is I've changed the Starin's gear. As you can see, he's got Archer's signature gear, because it's just better than his normal clothes, because that's one thing I didn't show. Archer's gear. You have magic resistance to fire, lightning, and cold, which is amazing. The boots don't do anything. The pendant doesn't do anything. They're just flair for lore reasons. But as you can see, Saber's kind of just vibing over here. Now, in multiplayer, because I didn't actually go over this, every player gets their own chest. Now, the host, when all the other players have left the game, or rather the session, the host can access all of them. So if I go into this one, this is Saber's chest, which I didn't go through. So if I open this, there's Archer's armor. So I have 3 copies of his armor. One that the Dark Urge is wearing, one that Astarion is now wearing, and this one. However, one thing that is strange. Here's all the weapons. You know, the weapons. You know. Obviously, Saber's Radiant. I've taken out Excalibur. I've taken out Excalibur Morgan. If I go here, there it is. So I have multiple copies of Excalibur, multiple copies of Excalibur Morgan. So I've got 3 copies of the swords, and I've got 3 copies of Excalibur, 2 copies of Excalibur Morgan, 2 copies of Rongo Miniat Morgan, and 3 copies of Rongo Miniat. But Archer's weapons is empty. And I don't know why. Because what I was going to do is just, for funsies, I was going to give Astarion the 2nd copy of Archer's bow. But it's not there. So that's kind of, ruined that. Because obviously the range is amazing and the better crit rolls are amazing as well. But I can't. Which sucks. But what I can do, so we'll just go here. Open this, Just equip that, and then equip that. And now and now Astarion has got Cantrell Bakio. Look at it, ready to strike. Now, I did explain it in the other, in the previous episode, but in case you've forgotten, I can throw these. So if I throw it back here, right? I throw it like that. It's now on the floor. And I have to pick it up. Whereas with the projected weapons, they act like, the Warlock's bound weapons. So if you throw it, but it's really difficult to show. Because like our trace on. See down, you can't even see it. Give it a second. They're already gone. The weapons disappeared just after the message of receiving items disappeared. Because it only lasts for 1 turn. Because it's per turn. So it's very difficult to use them in real time. But if I go turn-based, because you can do that, you can change it to turn-based, so I do this. There we go, summon turn-based. And then I go normal turn. There we go. Because it's projected. So if I can actually go and actually look into it. So here we are. Here they are. Projected weapon. They've got, that's the weapon enhancement, they've got projected weapon. So that means that they will, in fact, come back to you. Now, I'll just end it, and then now just go. Give it a second. Or I was supposed to. Well, that's a dog and a half. Why is that still there? I've glitched it a little bit. Okay, it was just a little bit of a bug now. Now they're gone. Now they're gone. Okay, that was weird. But yeah. So projecting weapons, they disappear. Once the turn goes back. So the way it kind of works is like if you're standing next to or an enemy, or you have movement after you've done all your actions, you project the two twin swords, and then you gain access to opportunity attacks. So if somebody tries to run out of your weapon range, you will strike and you will hit twice. Because dual wielding is automatically turned on every single time you use it, which is amazing. There. Anyway, yeah. So now this is 下那个票. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna split, and I'm gonna have Heart should be stealth. We're gonna split. Astarion is gonna be stealth, and I'm actually gonna have Saber, but Saber is going to have her invisible weapon, and Saber will do all the cutscene. Saber can jump really far, and I want to jump over here.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the 9 hells! Open the gate!
Because, you know, that's gonna work.
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
And there we go. So, wow, this is happening. So literally, the battle is literally happening right now. Just shot. Here. Here. And here. Then we just go to Astarion. While the battle is still happening. Now, if you look in the party list, on Saber and the Dark Urge, or rather Archer, so on Saber and Archer, their border is jagged, or like split. So you have line, dark, line, dark, line, dark. That means it's their turn. So what I can do is I can do this. Smashed. And now it's Asterian's turn.
On the way.
Because his initiative is pretty good. So then what I can do is offhand, send this. I missed.
Come on, can't stay idle.
And then she's still stealthed. But that doesn't really matter, because I'm gonna break stealth by throwing this out. Alright, let's have a look. 13, 14, 10. No,
Should have made me your enemy.
critical 15. And I'm still stealth, by the way. Because my stealth is so high, I can remain stealth. So now if an enemy tries to find me, they'll run over here. But that's not gonna happen.
Still on my feet.
And now it's Saber's turn.
Tim.
I missed. It's kind of annoying, but...
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders!
Missed.
Charge the process!
Attacks twice. Now it's Shadowheart's turn. Guiding bolt. One shot! Hell yeah. Right, that's the wrong one. Level up. And it's just the sturge.
Let's have some fun.
There we go.
That
Easy
was the
peasy.
Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
And I didn't even really do much.
Wretched. Together.
So yeah, like as soon as battles start, that's it, they've started. So even if you're not in it, battles will progress. And that will be important later. Drop. Asterian didn't level up, that's kind of weird.
Where am I? What's going on?
But Saber did. So did Archer. So now level 3. And extra charge to the Radiant. And then Wind Force. Wind Force is crazy. And now we want Defense. And now as a drow you get extra stuff. But I don't think I'll use it. But you never know. And then Archer gets a better jump. And then as it gets Yankee, you get a better jump. Yeah, a lot more spells. So the spells I want is gonna be Spiritual Weapon, get rid of Command, and you. Less Restoration. So how much does Asterian need?
Someone there?
9. Oh, and of course it's 9. That seems to be a common theme in this run. It's you need 9. Oh no, I want Saber. Saber has better strength. So yeah, so with like dialogue options, stuff like that, sometimes you just want to be the character with the
There are
best stats.
children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
There she is. There you go. Saber gets fighter and paladin. And then Brow is obviously the racial one. It's like, backstabbing. This feels just like
Put
her.
your claws in, under elf.
Show some respect.
He did not.
This woman
He did
saved
not.
your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
I mean, he called me and under elf. So there's only one option. Level 1 bless. I rolled a 20. See, I'm using all my luck early on.
That, I suppose. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
For once.
There was a dialogue option that didn't pop up.
Seems his skull isn't as thick as I thought.
Keep it together.
There we have. Arch talk to him.
You acted quickly. I'm just sorry I didn't get there first. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor,
What is this place?
a druid's grove, dedicated to the Oak Father Sylvanus. You'll find its keepers just as thorny, I fear. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
If people survive that, they'll survive anything.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again.
Is there no way to convince them to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
My head's a wreck. I've got too much else to deal with right now.
Turning your back on the needy to save your own skin? Maybe we'll get along after all.
I understand. I can only thank you for the help you've already given. If you'll excuse me, I'd best get my people moving.
Carefully now.
Let's take fucking and steal. That's right. I mean, I could just, just accidentally do something, but no, it's fine. Alright, hang on. Oh, I'm staring the one up.
Well, hello.
Okay. Right. So, Arcane Trickster. I mean, I don't really know what it is. It's more like a mage kind of thing. Assassin, I mean, it is what it says. It's just what it says on the tin. Swashbuckler is not what it says on the tin. You get fancy footwork, which means that if you make a melee attack, they can't like counter you if you try to run away. And Breakish Audacity. You don't need advantage to trigger sneak attack as long as you are within 1.5 meters of the target and don't have disadvantage. Thief gives you resists the falling damage and additional bonus action, but Swashbuckler is generally the better one to go for with a Stallion. Yeah. Just for the stealth attacks and stuff like that. Because being able to stealth attack pretty much any time you want, brilliant. Speaking of, so we do this, then we just do this, and then we do this. I missed. Well, that's annoying. That only did 9. That's a bit disappointing. Alright, I need to move to that. To there. Then we're gonna try this.
You've made a grave mistake.
And I missed again. Okay, that's kind of annoying.
On my way. Got to press on.
Okay, that hit. Not enough movement.
That should work.
Okay, let's jump over here. Not enough movement. That's disappointing. Well, I can do that. What does that actually do? All targets with no light visible attack rolls against them have advantage. But that includes me, right? It does. Alright, let's try this again. There we go.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Coin? Mistress, you lost me.
You almost seem honest. Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
Persuasion. That mind flayer abducted me. Add bonus of guidance. Actually, you know what? I might as well add the bonus of charisma because I was going to use that anyway. Actually, no. Oh, I won't use that because I'll care what it does. So just roll 19, 22. Easy peasy.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Nice. Oh. I suppose.
You peer through the telescope.
Oh yes, one of Archer's abilities. Anything to do with looking gives you a Hawkeye. Which is an advantage on perception checks, so you get better rolls. It's a dragon.
You recognize the dragon as the mount of a Githyanki knight. Perhaps it had been tracking the ship. The telescope points to the left.
That's where we landed.
The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the left.
I was going to go right, not left.
The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the right.
Something is burning. Oh, here anyway.
What's next? Cannon?
It's gone, Arca.
So anything red means stealing.
Cannon!
So as long as you're not saying, you can take it. But if someone's like too close and they look at you, they get mad. And if you steal too much in front of people, or at least try to, they'll start attacking you for no reason. Well, not no reason. Alrighty, so Githyanki have a special ability, which is astral knowledge. So you can gain proficiency in strength, which is athletics, dexterity, which is acrobatics, sleight of hand, and stealth, intelligence, which is arcana, history, investigation, nature, and religion, wisdom, which is animal handling, insight, medicine, perception, and survival, and lastly, charisma, which is deception, intimidation, performance, and persuasion. Now, what covers under persuasion is merchant prices. So the more charisma you have, the better prices you get.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the regions are run by monsters.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
I'm looking for healer.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Right, now, you have the traditional, I just want to buy this for gold. Or you have the, you know what, I'll give you this, all of these, this, there's, open that, there's, that, there's, all of this. There's I keep the water, and then we know this. This. that. And that. I want to use those and that. And for that, he'll give me 1,160 gold for all the stuff that I'm trying to get rid of. And now what I want, because I believe it's this. Yes, that. So I want 2/3. I definitely need that. What's that do? Fire resistant. Toxin. Ring of Flinging. Most important item in the game. Greater healing, I need that. I do need those, and I will need those. Weapon wise, 290. Keeping those. What is it bringing up to? 1,388. I don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah, everything else I need. Okay. So 1177 at 1388. Now, normally you can just put in press triangle and then put in a number on your keyboard. Well, my keyboard's all the way over there behind me because I'm using many things to project this. Because this is on my gaming PC, not my recording PC. So, I need to do math. Let's say so. 177, so obviously I need 211. That was easy. Now I just gotta wait for it to go all the way up. There we go. And that looks good, so I get what I want. And there we go. More potions, more tools, and a better equipment.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Thanks. Right, so I need to equip the ring. Then we go to a staring, and we equip the bow. Then we go back to Ultra, and we equip these, which is +1 sleight of hand, which will be useful later. And yeah. Go. Alrighty. Over here. Then we talk to this dude.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
That forge is holding on by a thread.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Let me see yours. He's the weapons guy. So let's have a look. Short power, and then the hunting short power, which is 189. Which, you know what? I've only got 134. That's kind of annoying. And then this shield's 160, which I can't afford either. Okay. So let me let's just get everything kind of consolidated. That's the word. So what's the word I'm thinking for? Consolidated. Let's get everything consolidated. Because Saber has the highest weight capacity. Saber can have the important stuff that goes camp. That goes camp. Because I don't need them right now. That can be sold. Okay. I'm pretty sure I haven't put anything in my chest, but I'll double check it. How anti was the chat? That's very important to do, but sure, so let's have a look. That's just the important stuff. Yeah. Surely one of these has got stuff in it. Oh, Lae'zel. That's right, Lae'zel's stuff. That goes to Saber. That goes to Saber. That goes to Saber. She's gonna use that. If I ever use her again. I don't know this stage. We'll see. Nothing. 50 gold. That's useful. Nothing. Nothing. That's just nothing. Okay.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
See, I've got 185. So I can buy... No, yes I can. So I have 185. Minus this sword. Or plus that sword, I should say. So let's just add the 51. So then let's just add all that. Well, most of it I need 124. I think. Yeah. Okay.
Hell's take me. What I wouldn't do for better tins. We're exposed now.
Keep it together.
啊，说小的歌。Now all I would have added in was like maybe like 3 damage. Oh yes, as you can see, with the minus rolls and the minus damage and stuff like that, the short bow does -1. It can roll -1 damage. And then the hunting short bow is 0 to 5. But what I need to do is swap, because I'm not really gonna use this often. Sit there and sit there, and then that's there, because that is the... Yeah, that's the really broken one.
We're exposed now.
I've got a long road ahead.
This guy.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
Intimidation. 14, baby.
I'll tell you. Just stay back, all right? They were on the road to Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain pass. It saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. And I just ran. Now get away from me!
Cheers, bro. Appreciate it. Up.
You ain't gonna shoot me.
Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Stand back and admire the guard's overflowing hate.
Doesn't even matter if you kill me.
Astarion
I'm
approves.
chosen by the absolute I am. I'm blessed.
Here it comes, you little beast.
Nice. Nothing to steal. Damn. Okay.
Quiet.
Sorry.
With ease.
she better still let it roll and end it. I rolled a 19, it's fine.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever. Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
In a secluded place all alone. It would be too easy to do away with her, far beneath your talents.
Insight. Just in case with the guidance. Oh. Never mind. I was at first fail. No, I rolled a 4 on the guidance.
You note her grimace of pain. Something is wrong with her legs.
Damn it! Don't look at me like that. You can stay. Just keep your hands to yourself, all right?
Ha, you look ridiculous.
Yes, thanks. I know. Should have never taken that bloody potion.
She's helpless. You could ensure she never stands again. Staring at
The
Bruce.
symphony already plays in your head, every toe snapping like a twig.
Oh. I just did that. I just did that. Oh. I mean...
Well, this seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside.
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
Let's close that. Then but you guys can just stay there and I'll just stop.
I don't need any attention right now.
Some air. Ooh, what's in here? Goblet and some gold, sword, armor, diary, and the storage key, which I need. Cabinet key. Oh wait, the storage key was to open that door. That's right. Poison. Some face stuff. Nothing. Nothing. Some apples. There.
Anything of use?
So let's go with nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Seems simple enough.
Toxic grapes. And water. Or squirts. Nothing. Squirts. Fights. Fights. Nothing. 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 All is nothing.
Still me, even after everything.
Trouble. Nothing. Alright.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course that's
Something over there.
You would choose strangers over us.
Where's stuff?
Not what I said.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Dunno.
Right tool will do the trick.
15 is a bit out of her price range, so let's go to Styrian.
With pleasure.
Guidance. $22.
Where am I? What's going on?
3 gold and some dye. I've never used dye, honestly.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Raw! Out of there. Raw!
Carl Magrin, give her a chance.
Come on, give her a chance. You get back.
Get back!
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now.
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
So mean, man. Could be nicer. You know, like druids are supposed to be like compassionate and like full of nature and harmonious stuff and whatnot. Not these ones.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses,
So I'm just gonna save it. Just for reasons.
She must pay the price.
Because I don't know how this is gonna go. And if it goes a certain way, I don't know if YouTube will like it.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. and I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You have milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Thief? Poison?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
I mean... Whoops.
Now, Wrath.
No.
Ithias! Tila, to me!
Whoops.
Gone. By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to her. We must focus on the rite.
She's dead.
That girl in front of everyone.
Korga, we are guardians,
Is this
not
road
killers.
worth a dead child?
Spare your tears. She knew the danger. She still tried to run.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it. My dagger-happy friend, what troubles you?
Something the matter?
I thought I'd have commentary on it, but I didn't. Let's just see if this triggers.
That mural, they look like dark justiciars. Something the matter? What can I say? They were eye-catching.
I said leave there,
Consider me
okay.
an art lover.
Frightened of wolves.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not
There we go.
terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
Everyone's got their fears.
Really? Some might think it makes me a liability. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
Mercy on us, Sylvanus. Mercy. Mercy. Mercy.
That snake must be held accountable.
By every star, by every vein on every leaf, she must. This has only happened because our true leader was taken from us.
The girl's parents will want vengeance.
This is how a terrible cycle begins. All is out of balance. We need Master Halsin. Without him, Korga's ritual will divide this grove forever.
I swear as if no one's looking for him, I
Would
could
you?
do it.
I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Depends.
Accidents do not exist. There is only choice and consequence. The devil spawn imperiled my brood. I bared my fangs to defend it. Choice, consequence. Now the idol of Sylvanus is returned, and the rite has resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
His people could perish if he forced them out.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire.
Stand by.
I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then let's say it's the best speak to him.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Just gonna stand over here. Starion, I just have a little job for you. We're just gonna go exploring. I need this guy to walk away. Not for any particular reason, obviously. I'm just, I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing, Just basking in the lack of sunlight.
Neither seen nor heard.
Let's just stand over here.
With pleasure.
And I turn into a 15. I'm just gonna go meet with my friends. They're waiting for me.
I can do better. I must.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Excuse me, I'm more important than some bird.
Got our field mouse. No one's more important than the patient in front of you.
This medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I need help. Now.
Just be glad my bedside manner's better than yours. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe.
There's a parasite in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
Yes, the very same.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? These days?
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plan?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
I can merge my mind with anyone else.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
A mind flayer ship.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could kill me.
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
No.
But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all.
I don't care. I'm not gonna die.
And I've no choice. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. She closed the door. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. For her. I'm like totally fine with it. A flaming spear. I'm so scared.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Unfortunately, I can't open the door, so I'm just all on my own. There we go.
So much for honesty. Our healer turned quickly once she heard about the tadpole.
All I have to do to open this is equip this, and there we are. There, give me that. Blah, blah. Oh, hi there. I mean, since I'm here, I'll take that. I got you. Yeah, I noticed. Take that. I'll take those. I will take this. They will come in handy later. Right, and I want rotten cheese. Awesome.
Never took you for a coward. Good. Not another word.
Okay. So now...
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand?
I will carry this way. Show us.
Better than nothing.
Oh, do you hear that?
Is someone singing?
Sleep Saber.
Beautiful.
Actually, split everybody
Must
up.
lug my guts through this hell. That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Roger and the Starion will stay up here.
Very, very quiet.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
Saber will go here.
There's no time to waste.
Shadowheart will go here.
Noticed. Good.
All right. What now?
And then I will change the weapon to invisible for a very specific reason. And then Saber will just vibe here.
Shh. Listen.
You shouldn't be standing out in the water.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
Trying to hear what he
A
says.
sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought.
Wisdom. 17.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Step back, it's a trick.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Right, this could be bad. Saber is going 4th. No, I'm sorry, 5th. Missed. Please don't. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That was just gonna sing. And that one threw a rock. Resisted. Okay.
Does this count as
Go larger. Alright. Now there is a lot of rage. Dodge. Be extremely careful. I used... No, I did not. Because that's a... It's short rest. I forgot. It's short rest. I shut out. Hang on. Okay. Alright. Multi-shot. I cannot reach, and I fear if I get too close. Alrighty, let's have a look. 30 HP. Let's do 2 on you. And 1 on you. Stealth! Okay. Well then. Join the battle. It's kind of annoying. Gather staring. Can he reach from there? He can. Another 1 ton.
These boots have seen everything.
This feels good.
Where's the other one? No, really, where's the other one? We're down to 2. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, it's there still. I couldn't see it. Okay, so now what I can do. See you, Bar. Huh?
ourselves now.
Up over there. Now I saw where it was. Give it up. %94%.
Need to find a way forward.
Hungry for the slaughter. On my way.
Tide is too far. Tide is too far. That's annoying. You trying to do that again? See ya. The kid's running towards Saber, I think.
Are they gone?
Dogs never let pack. They might test the booty for kiss. Oh, okay. He's got gold. Staring. Literally nothing. Alright, Saber.
Die today.
Nothing.
Die tomorrow.
I need Saber. No, I don't. I can use Archer. I can use Archer.
Pull yourself together.
Let's go. 50 gold. Don't mind if I do. Says it's too far. No, it isn't. Can I try? I can. Oop.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
I'm sorry, Journal. Rain. Okay.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Cool. I guess that's an easy one done. Alright. I need Saber.
Still in
Again.
control. Just. What's that?
Some more gold.
have such a headache.
Cool. Okay.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
True. You just want to eat brains.
My Earthsheim friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
幫我梗係 kill 就到啦。Damn.
Corker did... What?
I know, right?
No! No! That snake! That... Ah!
No.
Kids, you're all heroes.
It's a good idea.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Hey there.
Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes, so we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Consorting with devils, I say. Sorry, not consorting, cavorting.
A fiend makes for poor company. Unless it's been stuffed and mounted on your wall. Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I am looking to kill this infection.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Take Shadowheart's place.
See you at camp then.
Ready and willing.
Again.
Right, so now what I want to do is go to camp. do I have... I do. Okay. So go to Will. Because... Will is a warlock, but I prefer... Oh wait, I gotta talk to him.
These things have stayed interesting.
I'm gonna actually talk to him.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
You want to explain further?
No.
You were sorting something before. What was it?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Will these hirelings join me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Do you think I can trust them?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Are there other ways you can help?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Helpful. No one's dead on my side at the moment.
Indeed. Farewell.
Okay, now grab.
The pride of the gate.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Can you help me change my class?
As thou desire.
Now, what you can do is you can change anyone's class to literally anything. Now, if you hear that, it's laughing because of Will's, pact. So as a warlock, you pact your patron. The laughter was Will's patron. So I'm going to keep him as warlock. Now, we're going to go Boomblade. Because he's got, Fiend. So Dark One's Blessing. When you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, you gain 4 hit points. That's kind of rubbish, honestly. Instead, Hexblade. Hexblade is crazy. So Hex Warrior. You gain proficiency with beating armor, shields, and martial weapons. You gain Bind Hexed Weapon, which lets you use your Charisma modifier instead of strength when attacking, or dexterity. So Will's Charisma is 17. His strength is 8. So you also get Bind Hexed Weapon as an ability, which it binds your weapon to your main hand. You cannot drop it, you cannot throw it. You become proficient with it if you weren't already, which means you can use literally any weapon you want. Doesn't matter what it is, we'll be able to use it. And then there's a possibility that when you hit an enemy, it'll be hit with Hexblade's Curse. Hexblade's Curse. Your damage rolls gain a bonus. And the number you need to roll a crit is reduced by 1. And if it dies, you get health back. No, so then we want Hex. Okay, so fuck here. 8 is literally the lowest amount of strength you can have. And honestly, I don't even want dexterity, because what I want is Constitution. So we'll get 10. I don't even need that. So might as well put that to 10. I suppose intelligence can go up by 1 point. Efficiency, that doesn't really matter. That's fine. Before I level them up though, just a pressure point. Because at the moment, because now, if we go, where is it? This one. Now he's like proficient, but let's just do some experimentations. Yeah, he's proficient in my everything. Okay, that's fine. So, at the moment, his rapier does 1 to 8. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad if we're honest. If I go bind hex weapon, it's now a hex weapon. 4 to 11. It went up by 3. 3 whole damage. So the minimum and the maximum went up by 3. And this is just a basic rapier. Now if, you know, I just happens to open the rat chest for a start. Is it that one? Yeah, ignore resistance, that's the one. I just happened to equip this. So this was 4 to 13. Right? 4 to 13. Bind hex weapon. 7 to 16. Like, that's how good Hexblade is. So never level up. You can only hex 1 weapon, but there is something else you can do. Just give me a second. Arms of Hadar, because he wants to do that. Agonizing Blast. When you cast Eldritch Blast, which is your main long-ranged damage, it adds your charisma modifier, unless it's negative. Which it will never be negative. It'll miss, but it'll never be negative. And then Repelling Blast. When you hit, there's a % chance that you'll knock the enemy 4.5 meters backwards. Which is hilarious under circumstances. With Warlock as well, what you can do is like, actually I want this instead of this. So you're replacing spells with other spells. So because there's only a limited amount of spells that you can learn, and you can only change them once you level up. So it's like, you know what? I'm not using this spell anymore. I want to change it to this one. Because Warlock is the most interesting as far as the spell slots go. The spell slots are always maximum. So they will always be level 1. They'll always be level 2 or level 3. So as you level up, they will instantly go up to, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, and so on. I don't know if there's level 7 or 8, because there isn't in Baldur's Gate, but there might be in Dungeons & Dragons. I'm not too sure. Now, Branding Smite is obviously the one that I want. Because it's just broken. I love it. Now, this is very important. Pact of the Chain, Pact of the Blade, and Pact of the Turn. Now, yes, Pact of the Turn gives you Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. Pact of the Chain lets you summon something. Pact of the Blade summons a packed weapon or binds the one you are wielding. But under that it says Hexblade Warlocks who already have bind hex weapon do not gain this bind. But that's the one I'm going to choose. You might think, well, hang on a minute, why would you do that? Because Pact of the Blade is the only one that gets extra melee attack. That's why. So, I still get the summon. So I can still Pact of the Blade, summon a weapon. I can choose anything. A battle axe. a glaive, a greatsword, a rapier, a trident, a warhammer, a flail, a maul, or a sickle. And you see, it's just permanent. You can use summon hex weapon once per battle. No, not hex weapon, what is it? Summon your Pact of the Blade. So Pact of the Blade once per battle. So if I decide to go sickle, I've now got a sickle equipped. And there it is. Pact bound sickle, 4 to 11. Which is, well, it's rubbish. Pretty sure I can't start with that. And then that removed the pact from Durandal. So you can do it and do other things, because I can throw Durandal. But that's fine. I'd rather have Durandal. And now the pact's sickle has disappeared. So the Pact of the Blade, it can be useful. It's like, this thing is immune to slashing damage. Okay, I'll summon a weapon that doesn't do slashing damage, like the maul. Or the warhammer. So there's all kinds of different, like, thoughts and different strategies you can use. But let's see what I do. This, and get all this stuff out of the way. Ah, that was the wrong one. College plus. And then out of her. There we go. That's better. Cool. So how long I've been recording? But now, though I have will, what I can do.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
If I walk over to Saber.
A once familiar ally, now apparently not all there. Perhaps a little time away is all she needs. She'll be at your camp, should you wish to call on her again.
What is the voice is? Oh. I didn't know about that. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, so now we talk to him.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Absent adventurous disappear into a wardrobe of yours. Why?
Without the balance of a soul, a force to drive them, vessels like thine sit limp, like garments unworn. Wouldst be ashamed to leave thy comrades' vessels crumpled? Wouldst it not?
I had no idea about that. By the way, I've never seen that wardrobe before in my life.
Very well.
Choose. Now, here's the fun thing. You have a limited selection. So like I said earlier, you cannot change their race. You can change their appearance. You cannot change their race, and I'm pretty sure you can't change their gender. And you can't change their gender. So for instance, one I'd like to choose is this girl. A level human 1 merc. So I got appearance. You can change the identity. but the actual body remains heterosexual female. It's a lot of face. What's the face that I normally want? That one. Sure, that one. Okay, that's that one. Yeah, blue eyes will be fine. You've got the correct tattoo. 5 is fine. Red is totally fine. And then let's make it a different red. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, that will do. So I highlight that one. Yeah, that one will do. And then you can also change the name. Now that means I have to stand up. So bear with me because my keyboard's all the way over there. So let's think about it. What was I gonna have her be? Oh, I know. Yes, that's right. God, what was that name? What was the name? I can't remember it. Let's go with this one instead. Let's just go with Luna. Now, how much gold have I got left? Nothing at all. I got 4 gold. Okay, I have nothing to my name. Cool. So now Luna is a rogue. And she's just gonna chill over here. So.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Why are you talking like that?
This soul remembers its invective, but remembers not its tongue.
Though spoken with a different voice, you recognize the eloquent drawl of Withers, the wraith that summoned the hireling.
They are but echoes. They recall not a manner of speech. Thus I lent them my rhetoric.
Why do hirelings speak?
Because you needed to speak to it. Because it feels correct. Fitting.
As long as the soul remembers how to fight.
These souls clawed their way back from the fugue plane for vengeance. The art of violence is one memory not lost to them, I assure you. Now, let us return to the fray.
Cool. Okay. So Saber's just kind of like vibing in there. That's interesting. I need gold. I don't really have much. That goes in my head. Suppose I don't need all this dye. That can go away. Go away. Okay. There's some things I can sell.
Need anything else?
That is that. So that. Any of these? I don't even need those. Go to these. That's. I don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need that. All that. All that. 235 gold. That's not bad. Oh, I can sell that too. Oh, I can sell those. Well, Luna's not gonna be using these weapons either, so they can go away too. Okay. 283. Let's just have a little look. Because you've got your potions back, but 145. Oh, it's still 100. I gotta wait a minute. It's the 130. It's 130. We'll take that to. No way, it's not even 100. What am I talking about? No, it is 100. What am I talking about? No, it's 130. So 130, we'll take it to 275. 138. Perfect. Getting all confused with math. Okay, so then we go back to camp. Then we go to Luna.
What's going on?
It's alright, you're confused, don't worry about it.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou
Change class.
as thou desire.
Now, this one is going to be a little bit different. Now, Celestial is a little bit broken. So instead, what have we got? Because I'm not used to this. Of course, the cadets. The cadet is a strange one. But I could go. You know what? Let's go cadet. I'll show you what cadet is. So cadet, you can choose a duty. It doesn't really matter which one, but the one that I always pick is, of course, Tiamat. Because, you know, why wouldn't it be? Constitution. It's a little bit more difficult to choose stat points for this one. Just because of how kind of like evenly balanced everything kind of gets. Let's do 11. Yeah, that seems good enough. Let's go. Survival and perception. Now, this is the weirdest job ever created. So, let me add a radio. Swap that. Now, primary skill. this is your primary skill that influences your equipment proficiencies. So at the moment, we got basic skill, which is the Squire, which gives you medium armor, flails, morning stars, short swords, long swords, battle axes, and great axes. Or you've got Chemist, which is guns and throw item. Now, I don't actually have guns, but I'm assuming it means bows. So you got Squire, basic skill. I now have a buff that's called primary basic skill. And now, if I go into basic skill, I can throw stones. I can rush the enemy down by charging forward and shoving them out of the way. Or I can cure a creature from disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness. Then, secondary skill. It's the same thing, but you don't get the proficiencies. So if I carry item secondary, I can now make items. I can craft healing potions. So potion of vitality, a potion that cures any poison or disease, basilisk oil, which turns something back from petrified, or a potion of healing. I just received a potion of healing for free, basically. You've also got grenades, so alchemist's fire and half-light bomb. Also got utility, so feather form. But you need 10 mana for that, and I don't have 10 mana. Next, reaction. My reaction is counter-tackle. What's counter-tackle, I hear you ask? When a creature attacks you with a melee attack, you can retaliate it with rush. Which, if you remember, rush, you charge forward and shove them out of the way. And lastly, support. Support at the moment is just equip axes. So if I have an axe, I can equip it. So yeah, it's very strange. But now I get to level up. I need to level up after. Level 2. I have unlocked more mana. I can now defend. I can now increase movement speed. And I can jet. And I can also make a potion of glorious vaulting, which jump distance is tripled for 10 turns, which is broken. Specialization available. I can now throw items with a bonus action. I can brew potions of speed to give haste. A web grenade that explodes into a web. And then I can choose Knight. So Knight gives you unique access to Samurai, Holy Knight, Dark Knight, and Soldier. Archer gives you access to Ninja, Dragoner, Sky Pirate, Soldier. White Mage gives you access to Bard, Sky Seer, and Templar. And then Black Mage gives you Dancer, Netherseer, and Sorcerer. So yeah, it's literally Final Fantasy Tactics in Baldur's Gate. So Black Mage and White Mage give the most mana, which is useful. So now if I got primary skill, Black Magic, I've got Fire, Thera, Taraga, Tharaja, Thunder, Thunderer, Thundergirl, Thunderjaw. That's right. Okay, it says Thundergirl twice. That's supposed to be Thunderjaw. Blizzard, Blizzara, Blizzaga, Blizzarcha. Poison. Turd. Death. Yes, death. They program death. And flare. The secondary, I can choose basic skill. So then I can use all of its abilities, including Tailwind and Chant. But what you want to do is you want to have it because Black Magic, it doesn't give you any benefit as primary skill. So you want a secondary. So primary, basic skill, secondary Black Magic. I now have counter magic. Counter attack using fire, blizzard, or thunder when attacked with a spell. At support, I've now got equip access, defend, throw, and arcane strength, which reduces damage. Increases the damage you deal with magic abilities by 33%, which is a lot. Now, it is worth mentioning you cannot use these in battle. You cannot use primary skill, secondary skill, reaction, or support in battle. Because obviously that would be way too broken. If you could be like, damn, what I need is a white mage, I'll just change to white mage. You can't do that. Now, let's just go in the old treasure chests. Not proficient. Luna. There we go. Yeah, it takes mana. Now, mana is something that recharges every short rest, so you don't have to long rest, it's a short rest. But as you can see, you need 48 mana for this one spell. So if I do Thunder, it's just a single target. If I do Thundara, it's the target, but you can see that there's a circle. There's a circle. Hang on, let me. It's hard to see, but there's a circle around Archer. Then if you go Thunderjar, it's a bigger circle. So obviously, if I had enough mana, Thunderjar would have a bigger circle. Poison is a single target. Charge, again, is a single target. Death is a single target. And I don't have enough for it. So, that's... So yeah, it's very interesting, it's very different, but it is very cool. So now we go back to Archer, and then Lolo is just gonna walk away. Bit rude, honestly, but oh well. So now I'm just gonna save it. So yeah, so I will eventually ditch both Astarion and Will, but I want to do some of the story kind of stuff, following around them first, just to get it going. Because it'll be fun, it'll be interesting. But it's been 2 hours. Again, 2 more hours of gameplay. Oh, close enough, I suppose. I hope it's interesting, I hope it's entertaining, I hope I'm explaining stuff. I'm sure I'm probably explaining things quite badly, but I guess we'll see. We'll see if I'm explaining things well. There is a lot of modded classes. Obviously I've got like several Final Fantasy 14 ones. There's the Final Fantasy Tactics ones, which is the most complicated to explain. Archer and Saber, they're not as complicated once you realize how they work beyond what they currently are. They are just powerhouses, basically. And then obviously like with Warlock and all the like base game ones, they're not as complicated once you know how it works. Because that's the thing, like if you don't know how it works, then you've got no idea what you're doing. Then it's gonna be complicated until you figure out the nuances and like the combinations and stuff like that. But the benefit of the tactics one is it constantly gets access to new mechanics. They've gone so far as to even making like summoner. You've got summoner, you've got samurai, you've got dragoon, you've got white mage, black mage, green mage. I'm pretty sure it's one of them as well. So there's all kinds of different ways to play the tactics job that you can. That even when you you can always re-roll it back to level 1 and then be like, right, I want to instead use this combination and go from there. So it's really cool. It's really cool and it's really interesting. I do like it. I like it a lot. And you'll see like how broken it can get later on. But for now, it's time to end. My throat is really dry. I feel like I've been speaking for 6 days. You can tell that I'm a little bit better as far as like the commentary side of things goes. Cause yeah, I've been away to spend like 2 hours. I didn't even get into a fight. No wait, I did the Harpies. That's a lie, I did the Harpies. So we had 1 fight in 2 hours. Or rather 1 encounter, I should say. But yeah, I'm really tired. My throat's really dry and really hurts. So that's it from me today. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, even though these are really long kind of Let's Play videos. But, you know, it's all in good fun. So if you've had fun, great. Well, that's all from me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.